Good morning, Amani. How's everybody today? Good. It's good to see you all here. We are going to stand so we can sing our opening song with our wonderful musician, John Dufour.
I was standing by my window on one cold and cloudy day when I heard those thoughts a creeping for to take my smile away. Will this circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. I said to those thoughts of creeping, you will not take me in tow. For my smile I am keeping, so just turn around and go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Well, they follow close behind me, but I held my head up high. I was thinking of a new road and the sunshine in the sky. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better way of thinking if we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try. If we try, Lord, if we try. Yes, thank you.
Have a seat. Thank you, John. That's so fun. Such a great way to raise your energy. Kathy and I were at Pride yesterday on a break between our shifts, and we went over to one of the stages where they were doing like a dance party. The kids are out there like taking turns, doing all the wild, wonderful dancing. It was really fun. Kathy did try to get me to go out there with her, but I said no. But it was very fun to watch. All right, well, welcome to the Amani Center. We're glad to have you all here. We are going to release the kids. I do believe Marie is here to take them. So you guys have a great time today, and we will see you afterwards. All right, so welcome to the Amani Center. We like to begin by speaking our vision statement together, so let's say it aloud. We are lighting the path to peace together. And so that is why we're all here. That's what the Amani Center is about, lighting that path, whatever the path is. It's different for all of us, but we can still walk it together and help light that path. And so this is a little bit about who we are. For anyone who's maybe newer to our center, we're an open and inclusive spiritual community. We believe there are many paths to the divine. So whatever your path is, we're here to support you through it and learn from you, and hopefully we learn from each other and lift each other. We're a place where you can learn and you can grow. We have classes, we have workshops, we have seminars. We have our Sunday experience where we have our wonderful speakers and ministers who bring wisdom that comes through them to us, and it's such a huge blessing. And sometimes it's just a safe and welcoming place where you can show up and be and fill your cup and just take it in. And we all need to be mindful of that and do that for ourselves, and always prioritize that, because it's really important to fill your cup so that you can show up as your best self. Is there anyone here for the first time, either online or here? If you're comfortable, you can just raise your hand. We have a little gift that we'd love to bring you with a little more information about us. Great. So Gina's going to bring that to you. And if you're at home and it's your first time and you'd like to receive that, just DM us your address. I'd be more than happy to email you one. Just tells you a little bit about who we are, and then if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. One of the ways that we show up and light that path to peace together is our Circle of Light, which is made up of our ministers and our practitioners who all have a minimum of 4 years of intensive training, most many more than that, in the power and the science of affirmative prayer, as well as how our philosophy works here. And so what we love to do is to show up for you, with you, and do this affirmative prayer. Spiritual mind treatment's another word for it, but we're sitting down with you. You can tell us what's going on, whether it's something heavy on your heart, something you're struggling with, something you want to resolve, or maybe something you want to bring in, like a manifestation, a wonderful idea that dropped into your heart or your mind that needs to be explored, that needs to unfold. And we'll sit down and work through that with you and do this treatment that we have been trained in to help you manifest whatever it is that you want to bring in. So would the Circle of Light members raise their hand? So all these folks here would love to treat with you after service. If you're interested, it's our gift to you. It takes 5 or 10 minutes depending on what you're looking for. See one of us and we would love to sit down and do that with you. And if you're online and you would like treatment, you can DM us, you can drop a message, we will reach out to you. And even no matter where you are, we can do it via an email, we can do it via text message, we can call you, and we can also meet up in person if you're local. So please do take advantage of that. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to go through our announcements, tell you what's going on here. So we are into June, which is our theme is Father as Divine Wisdom. We have Father's Day this month, and so we're focusing on that Father Divine Wisdom. This is our lineup. So today is the 9th, and we have the wonderful Reverend Pixie Dufour speaking. Wonderful, wonderful energy, and of course she brings her wonderful musical husband along. And he brought 2 guitars today, so that's pretty exciting. Two guitars. We're in for a treat for sure. Next week we'll have Reverend Mitch Austin, another wonderful favorite at the Amani Center. On the 23rd, the amazing Reverend Sherry Wynn. Yes, love, love, love. And then this is a 5-Sunday month, which is special, but also it's our Karen Drucker month, so we're going to have the wonderful Karen Drucker here speaking and bringing her music on the 30th, so do not miss that, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Here's some of the classes and events that are upcoming here at the Amani Center right now. We have our drum circle on the 2nd Friday of each month, so that's this coming Friday. That's at 6:30. Everyone's welcome. That's a lot of fun. Talk about raising the energy with dance and music. We drum, we do dance, sometimes we howl, we have a great time. So join us for Drum Circle. It's just a love donation basis, and I always leave feeling energized and just better, like just regulated, like my nervous system is regulated. It's a wonderful thing to partake in. We have Rise and Speak as a retreat, and that's coming up on June 20th through the 22nd, led by the wonderful Reverend Mitch Austin. This is his program. Many of us have done this. It's really transformative, and it's fun, and you'll get very close with the group of people you're doing it with, and you'll develop and tell your story, which is pretty amazing, actually. So if you're interested in that, you can sign up at theamanicenter.org. We have a very awesome convergence coming up in June 21st, and that is the summer solstice and the full moon ritual. So we celebrate these always, every full moon, every change of season, with ritual, with connection, with music, with journaling. And so we're gonna have a twofer on the 21st. So that is a Friday. It's at 6:30 here. There will be meditation and ritual and music, and it's a beautiful way to mark the full moon and also mark the change of the season. So I encourage everyone to come to that. It's really, I feel like we do these well. I feel like they're just really lovely events, and I think people always enjoy them. So come to that. That's a donation basis as well. And then we have a new workshop coming up called Zen Tangle, and Sandy Nee is doing this, and it's very cool. It's like an art meditation collaboration. So that will be on June 23rd at 12:30 after service. And it's $35 plus $8 for supplies, but she's also accepting love offerings, said she won't turn anyone away. So if you want to sign up for that or see more about it, you can go to our website, theamanicenter.org. I think that's going to be really a cool event. Another teen plane date is coming up on Friday, June 28th. The wonderful Karen Drucker will be here on the 29th and 30th. So yes, she's going to be amazing. If you've heard her, then I don't need to sell her, but if you haven't, I just encourage you to show up. She's doing a women's retreat on Saturday from 10 to 3, and that's going to include lunch. And then that night, Saturday night, there'll be a concert here. She is fun. Her music, she is such a prolific writer of music. She's written so many songs, and some of them you may not realize were written by her because they get sung in other centers. But she's fun, she's funny, she's high energy. And so that will be Saturday night. And there's a VIP event just before that too that you can pay extra if you want to come and hang out with her and have hors d'oeuvres and drinks, and just it's a smaller group. So there's lots of options for different packages, and then on Sunday morning she'll be here speaking and bringing the music. So it's going to be an awesome weekend of Karen Drucker. People are coming from all over. We're seeing sign-ups. So get in on that. It's going to be really a fun event. She was here a few years ago, and we packed the house, and people just love her. I love her. She's awesome. And then we have another class starting with Reverend Cheryl Rem, who is a longtime member of the center. She's been out of state for a few years, but she's coming back, and sometimes she does virtual events, sometimes she shows up. She's going to be here with her son all through the summer. So she's going to be doing this 4-week event in person here at the center on Monday nights, starting on July 8th. It will be 6:30 to 8:30, so it's an hour and a half. It's appropriate for all levels, so everyone is welcome to join that. And again, you can sign up and get more information at theamanicenter.org. Here's some of our recurring things. Course in Miracles is Thursday nights. Breathwork is every Saturday. We're in a little bit of a transition with that because Susan just got called away, and she had been leading that, but we are going to continue to do it. So it might be slightly different, but we will be having breathwork and meditation at 9 a.m. on Saturdays. And I encourage you to come and join us for that. That's a just love donation basis. Yoga also love donation, and it is Tuesdays and Wednesdays over. Actually, this month it's going to be here because they've got a daycare going on, or a ballet summer school. So it'll be in this space through, I think it's just July or June. But that's Tuesdays and Wednesdays. All right, I think that's it for the announcements. If you haven't already silenced your phone, please do. I know we didn't have Pride in there. We're in the middle of it, so we do, for the first time, have a booth at the SAC Pride out on the Capitol. Incredibly fun event. Right now, Kathy and her mom are out there getting set up for today. It still goes through till 6 o'clock. If you'd like to come, if you want to help man the booth, I've got vendor passes. We can get you in. But one way or another, if you just want to have a joyful, fun event with people just being themselves, and there's music and there's dancing, like I said, and great food trucks. Like I ate very well yesterday. So that's a really great event, and we are out there if you want to join us. All right, so now we will, if you haven't already silenced your phone, please do so, and we'll bless the service. So this is our chance to just kind of get quiet. So if you're comfortable, you can allow your eyes to close. Set aside whatever's in your lap, and we just take that deep breath in together collectively, filling the lungs and belly and releasing it. And whenever we take that slow, mindful breath, we calm our nervous system, we calm our busy monkey mind, and it gives us an opportunity to be present. And so right now, we bring our collective consciousness together and just know that all of us are divinely connected, led, informed, resourced in every instant of our life. And so right now we feel that connection in this room, and we know that across the planet others are gathering in like places, whether in nature or in other churches or temples, synagogues, just sacred places, even in homes, and turning towards whatever word we use, spirit, God, divine energy, nature, to focus on this amazing energy and spirit and presence that runs in and in, as, and through each and every one of us. So we just feel that connection because we are indeed connected, but we take a moment to feel it, to turn towards it, and to feel gratitude for it. Gratitude to know that we are one as a human race, as a people, and that we are one with our source, with the divine, with spirit, with God, and that all is well in that. And so in this gratitude for the Amani Center that gives us this place to show up, for all of our volunteers, our sound people, our music, our live stream support, our greeters, and the people who water the plants and wipe down the tables and put out the water and the coffee, all of these things. And for each and every one of you who shows up, just gratitude in our hearts, spilling over. And so from this place of gratitude, I release this word into the law, knowing that as I speak it, it is done and all is truly well. And together we say, and so it is. All right, and so now we have our affirmation, and we're going to have our practitioner of the day, who is our minister practitioner of the day, Reverend Cherry, come up and lead us through this.
I love it when I close my eyes and then I get up here and there's more people. They sneak in and fill up the place. So we're going to do this 3 times together. The first time with joy and enthusiasm and intention. And the second time, say it and bring it into your heart. Just really own it. And the third time, if you'll just listen to me. In all that I am and all that I have, I am eternally blessed by the Spirit that moves in me, through me, and as me. In all that I am and all that I have, I am eternally blessed by the Spirit that moves in me, through me, and as me. In all that I am and all that I have, I am eternally blessed by the Spirit that moves in me, through me, and as me. And together we say, and so it is. And now, our wonderful
When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love
staying with that sense of inward, go to the sanctuary within yourself for meditation. A brief moment of connection to that light and wisdom and presence and love that we have access to with each breath. Go deeper, saying these words: I am love. I am love. I am love. Quietly. Staying in this place, let my words be yours for an affirmative prayer. Choosing to remember that we name the world that we live in, and by naming it, it becomes it. And so today we name ourselves holy and sacred, loving and kind, compassionate, awake and aware, knowing the words I am love is the truth now and forever. And so in this power of wisdom and knowledge, I proclaim love is the light that manages our life. It is the resource that funds us. It is the activity and the action that we live in relationship to. It is the words out of our mouth. It is the counsel, and it is the kindness when we find criticism or harm or confusion or anger. Love is the peace and the foundation that supports everything, everyone, every bit of life, everywhere, in the seen and the unseen. Knowing that we are this love, we take the power and the mantle of this love with us wherever we go, shining goodness. It is the thing that overflows through and as us. And knowing this truth, we allow it to be so, and with deep gratitude we say, and so it is.
Imagine what you want, then get out of the way. Remember, energy follows thought, so be careful what you say. Be careful what you ask for, make sure it's really what you want. Because your mind is made for thinking, and energy follows thought. Mind is in control, even when you do not know. And if you let it idle, there's no telling where it goes. Whenever you are sleeping and your dreams take you away, get on with your dreaming and remember what they say. If you hear spirits talking, their wisdom can't be bought. Comply it to your thinking, and energy follows thought. Your mind is in control, even when you do not know. And if you let it idle, there's no telling where it'll go. What you want and get out of the way. Energy follows thought, so be careful what you say. Imagine who you are, then get out of the way. Energy follows thought, so be careful what you say. Mind is in control, even when you do not know. And if you let it idle, there's no telling where it goes. Imagine what you are, then get out of the way. Energy follows thought, so be careful what you say. Energy follows thought, so be careful what you say.
Thanks, John. It's a Willie Nelson tune. What is that sound? You know what it sounds like to me? You guys are in the dentist chair, right? And they're sucking the water out of your mouth. That's what that sounds like. I was like, gosh, that sounds familiar, but it couldn't be. It just couldn't be. All right, well, today I'm going to start with a traditional prayer from my childhood. You're all saying, what was that? Is this creepy? No, it's not. Listen carefully. Father, Mother God, lovingly, thee I seek, patient meek, in the way thou hast, be it slow or fast, up to thee. Mary Baker Eddy. Yeah. So I want to start right off and invite you to close your eyes, if it's comfortable for you to do so. We're going to turn inwards to that place of the very Most High, the place that always guides and directs us. It will never do us wrong. It is part of us. It is our inner guidance. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I would like you to just notice anywhere in the body that may have been giving you some discomfort. Maybe it doesn't feel real well right now. Breathing in, breathing out. And with the breath, the next breath that you breathe in, allow that to go through each and every cell of your body, moving towards and in and through that area that is feeling that discomfort. Lighting up each cell in that divine light that Spirit already is through you. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I'd like you to think of a thought that may have been causing you angst this week, discomfort, unease. Allow it to rise up to the surface. Now picture that emotion with your mind's eye in the palm of your hand. Breathing in, breathing out. See it just sitting there, like a bump on a log. Now watch it begin to morph. It starts to change. You can see the energy moving around it until it becomes a full-fledged butterfly sitting in the palm of your hand, the hues and the colors that bring you comfort, shimmering light. Now watch it as the butterfly takes flight and flutters away. Watch it as it goes and dissipates into thin air. Looking back at the palm, there is nothing there. Breathing in, breathing out. Focus your energy on your third eye, in between the eyebrows and just a little bit higher. Settle in here for just a moment. Breathing in for 5. Exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And open your eyes. And I invite you to use this process during your own meditations or prayer work, not when you're driving, until it's completely gone. And you know how we know when an uncomfortable situation or feeling or emotion is healed? Because we don't feel that in our gut anymore. It's gone. It's gone. So now that you've released that something, what happens when we let go of something? It kind of leaves a divot. You know, when you golf and you hit the lawn and you just got that little piece. I don't golf, but I'm sure I'd create a lot of divots if I did. So I want you to take an emotion, a thought, something that feels real good, that you would like to replace that uncomforting whatever it was that we just sent away back to the nothingness from whence it came. Think of that beautiful, beautiful emotion that you would like to place in that divot. every time. I kid you not. Oh, Mama. Because we're going to make a divot. Some of these candles are a little bendy. They're like beeswax. So you don't have to get a bendy one if you don't want. I brought new candles. But we're going to make our own divot here, and we're going to plant that emotion, that thought, that affirmation in the divot, whatever that is for you. So I invite you to come on up, grab a candle, and plant your emotion of goodness.
I am free. I go inside peacefully. Where I look, let there be blessings here. I see blessings here for me. Breathe in and out, soft and slow. At this time, I let go. Where I look, let there be blessings here. I see blessings here for me. On a journey, on our way, different paths here today. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. Here and now I am free. I go inside peacefully. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. Breathe in and out, soft and slow. At this time, I let go. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. All on a journey, on our way, different paths here today. Where I look, let Blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. Breathe in and out, soft and slow. At this time, I let go. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. All on a journey, on our way. Different paths here today. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see. Here and now, I am free. I go inside peacefully. Where I look, let there be blessings here for me. Blessings here I see.
Beautiful prayers we have here. Beautiful affirmations of love, of light, of peace, of everything that makes life feel good inside of us. And I believe that we are all part of that collective consciousness. So when we pray for ourselves, we also lift up another. And here we are, the collective consciousness. Hands up. Put our hands up towards the beautiful candles and let us pray together. Affirm with me that in this light and this love, in this glory that I know that God is, I know each one of us to be right here in this beautiful presence of love. And everything that we have released this day does not truly belong to us. What belongs to us is those beautiful things that we have affirmed for ourselves. So knowing that there is one mind, this mind is God, this mind is all there is. It is in all, over all, and through all, and there is no place where God is not. I know that as the perfect essence that it is and the grand creator of all things, that it must be what has created each and every one of us here today. So as we are part of it, we accept a divine shift in movement and consciousness for each other, for whatever has to shift, whatever has to move, whatever has to change or be dissipated back into that perfect nothingness. We know that God is always uplifting us, is moving us forward to whatever it is that we have affirmed for ourselves and hereby affirm for each and every person in this room. Dear sweet Father, Mother God, I just give great thanks for this beautiful direction, for this beautiful guidance, for the attunement and the atonement that we are with Spirit. I release, I let go, I give thanks, and I call it, and so it is. You still got that Gretsch? So that Gretsch that he was playing, before I let him off on something else he's going to do for you, because I always forget. That Gretsch was a demonstration. That beautiful guitar he was playing over there was hanging in the music center, hanging on the wall, and we'd go in there and he'd look at that and he'd go, man, I'd love to have that guitar. And then he'd look at the price tag and turn it back around. So for 30 years in all of my classes, yeah, I'm the one. I teach tithing. That's what I do. And so one of my students, I teach everybody that you tithe to where you are spiritually fed. And he plays music. We've been playing in centers for 30 years. She's getting ready to leave town, right? She's going to go to another center. She's moving. She walks up to John. She hands him a check. You see his eyebrows go up. The exact amount, give $1 or $2 for that guitar right there. Yeah. So, anyway, it is your turn.
One, two. All right, there we go. Above the hills in the northern sky, I saw a lone great owl cry. I had to stop and dry my eyes. The owl called my name tonight. Where the story goes, a rich man's gain is all for one and one for fame. A poor man's loss is a rich man's gain until the owl calls his name. The moon rose high on a cloudless night, made me tremble, run with pride. I could not face that cold hard fate, a spirit call that would not wait. Now black is black and white is white, and wrong is wrong and right is right. But there are people who walk through fire, and there are people who walk on coals, and the sky is filled with ancient starlight, and the earth is covered with age-old souls. The moon rose high on a cloudless night, made me tremble, run with pride. I could not face that cold hard fate, a spirit call that would not wait. Above the hills in the northern sky, I heard a lone great owl cry. I had to stop and dry my eyes. The owl called my name tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. So that's his song. He wrote that. Yeah. So we thought we'd bring it back. We get like people request that one. So we brought more of his CDs in this morning. They're on the back something. Gina knows where they are. So that's John's gift to the center. Whatever you choose to purchase a CD with goes straight back to the center. That's where that goes. So, yeah. So happy Father's Day is month. Yeah, so last month I was here, it was Mother's Day, and I thanked all the mothers for all the times they had to be fathers. Is that right? Okay, so today, Happy Father's Day, whether you're a father or whether you had a father or whether you know a father, just like Happy Father's Day. And to all the mothers that had to do the father thing while the father was not present or at work, or sometimes you like co-parent together, this whole co-creation thing for a child. Yeah, so happy Father's Day to everybody. Yeah, good on you. So I got Lee up here. So Lee starts to clap. Y'all do. He's my plant right there. He knows when to clap. You guys all get your rock quartz crystals? Yes, you got them. Okay. So we're going to talk about energy today, energy balance a little bit. So, maybe not so traditional. But anyway, that's what we're going to talk about. So these rock quartz crystals, they can help to balance your own energy. But first you have to get the ickies off of them. And that would mean you're probably going to soak them overnight in salt water. Then you're going to put them out in sunlight or like the moonlight or something, and then let them jiggle around in your pocket for a couple of days. Stick them under your pillow. I don't know. Google it and figure out what it's going to do to help you balance your energy, whether you keep it on you or whatever it is they tell you to do with it. But anyway, so there you go. Rock quartz crystal. That's how we're going to make it specific to you. Where's my birthday man? Dufour. Oh, great. Indisposed, I guess. Okay, so for anybody that has birthdays, it's on the script. He's going to kick my behind. All right, now nobody wants to raise their hand, right? Who has a birthday this month? Susie. What is your name? Lindsay. Susie, Lindsay, anybody else? The kiddo. All right, so we're going to do I'm going to let him lead because I never do it right. So first we're going to sing Happy Birthday to you. And then we're going to put our hands up. And all this beautiful, energetic love and prayer we have for ourselves and for other people and these great affirmations we have going on, we're going to bless our birthday, folks, together from all of us. And your choice. You don't have to accept it if you don't want to, but you got a lot of love coming at you. So how are you going to do it, John?
All right. Well, we always sing different words. So happy birthday. We got multiple names, so let's see. Happy birthday, dear ones. It doesn't really fit, but it'll work. We'll make it work. And then the second one is God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're wonderful. God is blessing you now. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear ones. Happy birthday to you. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you now. God is blessing you. You're wonderful. God is blessing you now.
Well done. Well done. So, do you have to have a blessing? What do you have to do to have a blessing? We have to give it away. Yeah, we have to give it away. Left-right game, you guys. Remember? We had to give away our blessing so we could have one. All right. Where am I at now? I titled my talk, Father, Mother, God, because I believe that there is a perfect balance in all things. We have Mother's Day, and then we have Father's Day. But I never quite look at it like it's all the feminine energy or all the masculine energy. I think that it is always a blend of everything. And since I was little, well, my mother would tell me, God is in everything. And me, being the little smarty pants, would say something like, oh yeah, it's in the towel? Yes, Pixie, it's in the towel. Is it in my bones? Yes, Pixie, it's in your bones. Is it in my stinking little brother? Yes, Pixie, it's in your stinking little brother. And then, I'm 5 or 6 years old. And, you have the little boys section, you have the little girls section, well, back in my days. And then I figured out, well, if the little boys are all God, and the little girls are all God, then you put them together, and that must be God. I don't know, pretty amazing, because that's what I think now. Ernest Holmes, the founder of religious science, author of the Science Mind textbook, and many other things, will tell us that anyone who lives in harmony with the truth automatically becomes the brother, the sister, and the mother of all. And that God is the androgynous principle, the father and mother of all. Yeah. You believe that? I think it's both. That's why I say it. It's both. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. So if we look at the science of mind, I had this stuff all written down, and it's all, these technical words and things. So in the classes where we start to learn metaphysics, we have a perfect balance. We learn about how spirit works to make things come from prayer into demonstration. So within this one mind that is God, we have the first cause, which is God, that we think our prayer is into. That's masculine. And then you guys all hear the law of mind. Anybody hear the law of mind? Do you know what that is? Oh, boy. You guys need to come to some of my classes. So the law of mind, you hear about this fertile field that we plant our thoughts, our ideas, our hopes, our dreams. That's what we do when we have ritual here. So when we have that fertile law of mind, that soil, that's feminine. That's feminine energy. So we have the masculine, which sends the seeds and is planted into the womb of the universe. And then she gives birth to whatever our prayer or our manifestations are. So in the science of mind, in metaphysics, it's a male and it's a female balance. How about yin and yang? Tell me you've heard of that. Okay, all right, I'm feeling a little bit better. I was thinking maybe I'm in the wrong place. They are two complementary forces that make up the aspects of life and encompass the processes of the universe and everything that is in it. Yin represents the divine feminine energy, nurturing, intuitive, sensitive. Who would be our first experience as a yin energy? Who said that? Mom, Mother Teresa. Yeah, God bless her. Right, that was the right thing to say, right? Yes, our mother energy, for some of us. For some of us. And yang. So we couldn't have an energetic balance without the yang to the yin. Although I know some of you probably wouldn't have a problem with that, but whatever. The thing about God is that there can be nothing out of place. Everything is perfect. Everything has its perfect energetic space. There is, like we're our own ecosystem here on Earth. God has an ecosystem, and we are it. Yang is the masculine energy, and it is structure, it is discipline, it is focus. So what would be a first experience of a yang energy? Dad, father figure. For some. In my life, my mother was the yang energy, and my father balanced that yang energy out with the softness and the kindness. He was the yin. How about Father Sky and Mother Earth? Heard of that? Yeah? Same thing. It was Navajo. And they said that Father Sky and Mother Earth represent male and female who equally provide all that is needed to live and to prosper on Earth. So what if we look at biblical? Anybody? All right. So we look at biblical. Do you know how many powerful women were in biblical times? And they don't even get written about. They didn't get put in the big book. There's a lot of them. So I did a little research on that. I mean, we know there's Mother Mary, and we know there's Mary Magdalene, and we know there's Mary's sister, who is the mother of Martha, who is the mother of John the Baptist. Yeah. For those of you that were here. So I went to look that up, and I looked at the parable of the prodigal son. Anybody? Man, okay, prodigal son. You guys are nodders today. All right, we can do that. We can do that. So we look at the prodigal son, and do you really think in that story of the prodigal son that there was no feminine aspect in that, feminine energy? Do you think so? Who thinks what? Oh, my goodness. Okay, so, of course there was. Darn it, who do you think gave birth to those two sons? The mother. And who raised them? And who fed them, and who clothed them, and who held them tight when they were frightened. And then when that one son took off to go out and see the world, playing with harlots, drinking wine, spending all his father's money, who do you think was at home praying for that her son would come home? There was no cell phone that she could call him on the phone and say, hey, yo, come home. That didn't happen. But who do you think? It was Mom. It was Mother Energy. Who talked to the father, both. Who talked to them and said, things are going to be okay. Things are going to be all right. He's going to come home. And who beat who out to the road to encompass them in their arms? I always love this story. Remember, wherever we go and whatever we do, therefore, so is God. Every step we take and every move we make. I think that's a song. Yeah, well, there's God. There you go. All we need to do when we feel lost or we feel forsaken or forlorn is to turn to the light. Turn to God, the Father, Mother God, that will always have its arms open for us, no matter what and no matter where. These have all been examples of the delicate balance of the masculine and the feminine energies. Any one energy that we take too far, what do you think happens? No bueno. No good. If we take all that lovey-dovey female energy and intuition and softness and nurturing, and that's all we have, this one end, what happens? Out of balance. Because if we take all this strict, difficult, well, I guess not difficult, I'm sorry, guys. Oops. This powerful male energy, and we take it all over to that end, then what do we have? Difficult. I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. It makes up to 4. Okay. All right, so on, off, hard, easy, up, down, red, white, black, white, I don't know. But they're all opposites, but they have to coexist together, those energies, that male, that female. They have to create, co-create, and remain together to have that beautiful, delicate balance. I'm not a big believer in opposites attract. Anybody? Is somebody like, when I was a kid, okay, a teenager, I was always looking for love. But as I grew up, I was hearing this thing in my head, opposites attract, opposites attract. So I spent a good portion of my life looking for the opposite of what I was. What did I feel that I was? Was light, was love, was peace, was hopeful, joyous expectation. So I'm looking for the opposite of that because I've been told that that's what makes the perfect couple. Guess what? Not. You got that, Sally. That's not true. I mean, in my head, and I messed that up a couple of times, and then all of a sudden I got it. Oh, what we feel. What's in your heart right now? What's in your heart? Is there love in your heart? Is there peace, joyous expectation, light? Those are the things we attract. You feel it. We have an idea. It drops to our heart, and then it's game on. What happens when we have that idea that's not so nice? What was that word I just used? Difficult. Yeah. Then guess what you get? Difficult. That's right. That's right. Some of us call it God the Father. Some of us call it God the Mother. I might say yes and both. For me, it's not just father, and it's not just mother. But when we bring together both of those aspects, we get God. God is the balance. God is the principle of being, the universal womb, the yin, the yang, Mother Earth, and Father Sky. Father, Mother God, lovingly, thee I seek, patient meek, in the way thou hast, be it slow or fast, up to thee. And I want to close. I was in one of Reverend Belinda's class in ministerial school many years ago. And there was it was a metaphysical interpretation of the Bible. And I found this going through my stuff, looking for things. So accept this for yourself. If you choose, if not, do not. But I thought it was rather pertinent to Spirit, to the Father, Mother, God. Do not allow your thoughts to become dim or unillumined. And never allow a group consciousness to confuse you as it is mixed with both worldly and spiritual. Stay and know the divine order of perfection, which is the kingdom of heaven. It's right here where you are. Go to the pure and innocent thoughts that have been lost. Allow Spirit to move freely through you and all things. God is your supply and nothing else. You will receive all you need for your journey in life. And into whichever group consciousness you choose, but be at peace in it until you move from there. And so it is. Namaste. I got to look at the script, make sure I'm done.
Thank you, Reverend Pixie. What was that? Oh, stone. Well, now it is our joyful time of giving, our opportunity to support the Amani Center in whatever way feels right to you. We're an independent center, so we don't have a mother church or anyone who's making sure that all our bills are paid. So we do it on our own. We do it as we're volunteer run. So these are some of the ways that you can give to the Amani Center to help keep the rent paid and the lights on and all of that. And you know, we pay for our speakers and our music. And so we have various ways that you can give virtually or digitally. All of our newsletters, which come out once a month, have a donate button. There's a QR code there, and then these little cards are in the white seat backs. You can use your phone. That will lead you through PayPal. We do have a Venmo account now, and I don't have the QR code for that, but if anyone wants it, let me know, and I will help you get there. And then you can also just set up a recurring check with your bank account. That's what I like to do. That comes out on the same day every month or every week, and that way you know your tithe is coming in and being supporting the center and the work that we're doing here. So whatever method you choose, we just appreciate your help to keep the center thriving. And so now I'm going to bring up our practitioner of the day, Reverend Sherry, and she's going to bless our tithes before the baskets get passed.
So if you take your tithes in mind or heart or hand, and remember, there is a universal well of goodness that is all around us. And we name it whatever we name. I prefer to think of us and say this to yourself. I live in an opulent world, and I am a wonderful benefactor of that good. I'm a good steward. I give easily and effortlessly, and know that good cannot be it, and good is always returned in kind. Finances, health, good consciousness. We thank this universal good and know that it blesses everyone wherever it goes. And so it is.
give of my heart, I give of my soul, I give of my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give of my heart, I give of my soul, I give of my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. I give of my heart, I give of my soul, I give of my treasures, because I know that as I give, I will receive. The circle is complete. The circle is complete. The circle is complete.
So I want to express our gratitude for your lovely tithes. And I know these treasures and these tithes come to us in a good way. And they go out to bless this community and the community that we love around us. And so it is.
Okay, we're going to bring the kids in.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Here's our buttons. You want to take that? Okay.
So today we read a book. It was called From Seed to Sunflower, and it was about how a sunflower grows. And we also planted sunflowers like that, and we painted the pots. What's our affirmation? Our affirmation today is we are budding into life.
Good job, guys. Those are beautiful. Can't wait to see when they sprout. Wow, you had a good group, Marie. Yes. Thank you, Marie and Addie, for leading the kids. That's awesome. Okay. So, reminders that we still have succulents for sale back there. They're kind of spread all around. You could just make whatever donation you would like if you'd like to take one home. We are going to stack chairs, so if you're able to help with that, we'll stack this set of chairs on this side and this set on this side. We'll be out at Pride till 6 if anyone wants to join us. If you want to be in the booth, just let me know and I'll get a pass to you. And I think that's it. Have a wonderful week. Let's stand now and we'll sing our closing song together.
The presence is here. The presence is here. Love and spirit prevail on each face. The presence is here. Amen. The presence is here. And I will meet you in grace. I will meet you in grace.
And I so know this week as you move forward through it in the light and the love and the power and the joy that I know each of you are in your own lives, remembering that every set of eyes that you look at this week, remembering that those also are the eyes of God. Together we say, and so it is. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!